What's going on, guys? It's Colin here for NextGenTactics, and I'm bringing you some gameplay that was requested by a number of you, and that was shotgun slug gameplay. So in this commentary, it's not a complete game. It's actually clips from 3 different matches. This one's obviously Conquest on Laguna Presa, and we actually spawned into this game late. So I'm just showing you how I made out. I think this was the first round I picked up shotgun slugs. I don't exactly remember the sequence. I've rendered them out of order, but anyway, I just wanted to talk about shotgun slugs first, and then a little bit later on we can have a chat about aim assist, which is an interesting topic when people are talking console versus PC. But right here, you know, I'm using the shotgun reasonably effectively, although I found that when I was running slugs, I was trying too much to step into these longer range encounters, and when you do that, things don't always end so well, especially if you're going toe-to-toe with an assault rifle. So if you're at a long distance shooting at someone who doesn't know you're there, you can win that because you can take the time to line up a headshot. But I find that with slugs, you don't get the circle, obviously, like you do with buckshot, and when you close the crosshairs by basically aiming down sights, it really decreases the sensitivity. It's quite hard, I find, to move those crosshairs and aim them and get them on target. So anyway, how I prefer to use slugs is basically run around like the shotgun has buckshot in it, and what I found to be effective is pretty much only use the slugs if you need to in order to bail yourself out of a tight situation. Maybe you'll get lucky with a headshot, or in the event that you know, you have a long-range target who's not returning fire with an assault rifle. So that's basically how slugs work well. Right here is an example of me getting lucky with a headshot. I was getting hit with something. I don't know if it was an assault rifle or an SMG, but I was able to quickly slap the crosshair on top of his head and get a shot off. So he was probably pretty pissed off. And at the start of this round, I actually had disabled my aim assist, and it gives a really unique feeling, I guess, when you're trying to aim around enemies. And I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware, but the way that the aim assist works on the consoles is, you know, when you have it turned on, it doesn't really stick your crosshairs to the target, but what it does is it slows down the movement of your crosshair. So when you're close to an enemy, if you're swinging your crosshair over an enemy, and I should probably go in a private match to demonstrate it a little bit better, but it slows down the movement, and as you approach the target, it makes your movements less sensitive. So, I mean, what that does is it makes up for the lack of precision that you have with a controller versus like a gaming mouse on a PC, for example. So right there you can see I missed some of the longer range shots with aim assist turned off. I had a hard time getting on target quickly, just because, like, with the controller thumbstick, you know, I'm running Control Freaks, and still I find that they're all over the place with the aim assist off. And right there you can also go back and see what my sensitivity set at. So actually, when running the slugs, before I turned aim assist off, I did notch my sensitivity up two notches, I guess, before I started playing this game. So if you want to know how I normally play with SMGs and assault rifles, look back at where that was and take it down 2 notches, and that's basically what you got. So anyway, that's how I find most effective using slugs, if I run around and try and limit myself to close quarters engagements like I have buckshot on. But if I need to basically bail myself out of a tight situation by shooting at them with the slugs, the other thing that you always want to make sure you're doing is after you pull the trigger, I like to switch to my Rex. And I am running the Rex here. I'm running Magnum ammo as well. Now, a couple of tips. If you don't want to run Magnum ammo with shotgun slugs, if you want body armor, then the sidearm that's probably best suited to that setup would be the M1911, which somebody quite rightly pointed out does not... it doesn't see any benefit from Magnum ammunition. It takes the same number of bullets to kill at long and close range, regardless, unless your opponent's running body armor. If they're running body armor, then the Magnum would cancel that out. Otherwise, it's going to take you an extra shot or 2 to kill them. But anyway, so that's my chosen setup. But because Magnum does have an impact on the Rex, I decided to run it. And I found that body armor doesn't really help me. If I get in situations where I'm losing the gunfight, I'm pretty much dead meat anyway. Now, right there is another example of kind of bailing myself out of a situation. I wasn't in close quarters, and I encountered an enemy who was going to mow me down if I didn't hit him in the head. So anyway, that's basically how I'm playing it. And when I do take my shots, you know, I like to fast swap to the pistol so I can kind of take one with the shotgun, one with the pistol. What I've also found, though, is, and many of you already know this technique, but you can use the weapon cancel or the weapon switch to your sidearm and back to your primary to cancel the pump action animation. So on Xbox, that's YY, for example. If you're playing on a PC, you'd actually have to hit 2 different keys. You'd have to hit one for your sidearm and then one for your primary. So, like if you have 2 mapped to your pistol and 1 to your primary, then you'd have to shoot and then quickly press 2-1 for. Anyway, I think you get the point, but I'm trying to do this in this game to demonstrate it. Right there when I shot the medic in the back, you can see I didn't pump the shotgun. I just switched really quickly to my pistol and back. I find it's something that I don't do all that often. In reality, I find it's more distracting, and more often than not, I wind up with my pistol in my hand anyway. I don't know why that sounded wrong, but it sounded wrong. And so the whole YY pump action animation cancel, it's not something that I'm going to spend a whole lot of time perfecting right at the moment, but I want to get your thoughts on that. Is that exploiting something in the game? Is that a tool for more experienced gamers to use? Oh, right here, I want you to listen to the sound. I shoot these guys. And then you hear the repair tool drill going, little audio glitch. Yeah. When I go to inspect that, I get shot in the back of the head. So anyway, the audio glitch kind of screwed me over there. But so canceling the pump action animation, do you see that as being a glitch that's being exploited, or is that a legit tool? It's the same as sort of the fast reload where you can switch weapons. It works here in Battlefield, works in Call of Duty, works in a lot of first-person shooters to cancel the reload animation also. Is that, again, is it exploiting a glitch, or is that smart gameplay? Because I get comments on both sides. So I posted this video, part of a video up on another other channel where people were railing against me for abusing the pump action cancel, and every time I don't use it, I get comments saying that I'm a noob for not knowing how to do it and not using it. So I do know how to do it. I don't always do it, and I find, you know, I'll do it in a bind. Right here, I should have canceled the pump action reload animation a little bit better, because I run into 2 enemies, and with a shotgun I'm kind of screwed, and you can see I'm just trying to figure out, alright, I'm dead meat, probably. Can I take one of them down with me? And I pick the recon guy, and I get him, and we win. So give me your thoughts on those things, guys. Canceling reload animations and pump action animations, is it glitchy, or is it smart gameplay? I hope to have a dialogue on that, and let me know your thoughts on aim assist. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll talk soon.
Hey guys, we now have our own website. Actually, we've always had our own website, but why not follow us on there? There you'll find all our videos conveniently sorted into playlists by game, as well as videos from many other directors that are part of our NGT network.